Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile, The Awakening. This is Warbands, and we don't actually have any relevant waypoints unlocked in Act 3. So let's head up the stairs and out into the wilds. So the first two acts of the game have progressed a lot faster than I'm used to, than I was expecting. Things like that. Part of that is due to softcore. I'm taking quite a bit more risk than usual. I need keys for that. Now I'm not waiting to get full resists. I'm not shopping like crazy. I'm playing a bit more reckless. I'm not doing full clears. And the result is, I think it's a more focused, more action-packed gameplay, which is probably a heck of a lot more interesting to watch. What? Stop throwing stuff at me. Silly ant.
When I'm ready and not before.
A glacial spike is nice to throw at him. So I've updated my loot filter to show slightly less items. So things that previously were flagged as potentially useful to sell, I have now just taken out altogether. So there's less thinking and basically less ignoring of my loot filter. If the loot filter shows something, it's useful. And if it shows something, like for example this is a bow with 3 links. With 3 sockets that are linked. This is the best thing you can possibly get at this moment, because I'm level 25. And if the rules still apply, it's not until level 28 that 4 socket items are potentially available. But this is the best there is right now. And those are thus the only items that are actually shown. Silk slippers, they are potentially useful. Things seem slightly more hectic here than in Act 2. Then again, Act 3 tends to be more hectic than Act 2, so that makes sense. Actually makes sense. So this looks familiar with the rooftops. I'm walking over them. There's a queen there, let's blow that one up. Chain belt. Because it's a belt. This looks like the Crematorium is nearby. Of course I had to say it when I pick up a false trail of some sort, isn't it? And that's level 26. And I think we already got the Heart of Flame. So next up is another 4 nodes to work on burning. So then the total of this will give me 10% extra chance to ignite on top of the ignition chance already granted by crits with fire damage. Ignition lasts longer and burning just does more damage. So this is interesting as a side effect. It will make things later on more interesting as well. And we found the crematorium anyway. It only appears to be a decoy. Waypoint, very useful. And then cinder metals. think I noticed that screaming before, but it really fits. Path of Exile is one of the grimmest games you can get. Though Grim Dawn has grim in the name. So what I've played of that so far, it's not actually grim. But again, with all the survival horror zombie games, I might have been slightly desensitized to the concept of zombies. Code Raiders. Yeah. With lightning footsteps. Boom, boom, boom. Hate beats. And he's gone.
Not before.
Let's see. A quick break. And I'm back. I got a message I had to check. Ooh. Corrupted area. Strong box. And a boss fight in this level. This is interesting. Okay, detonate nearby corpses. I don't particularly care about that. Let's do something else with it. Sure, fine. Not gonna waste more reforges on this. Those guys there are running away. Let's not do that. Yeah, back in. So, and once again, this is a 3-socketed item, so that's why it's shown. I think I picked up something that was actually not shown. This is also because it's a 3-link. This one is superior with 16%, so I only show the very superior items. So, well, let's grab these. So, we have monsters with fire resistance. I'm not a big fan. An area yields 10% more items, but this is not something I can reroll, if I remember correctly. See, I just enter it, so because it's not an item, of course, it's an area. So we'll see about that. But on the other hand, I haven't actually seen a corrupted area yet in the Crematorium, so that's also cool. I wonder what the boss is going to do here. There might be fire resistance, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, 4 sockets. Level 26 with +2 monster level. Oh, did they drop the level to 26? It's item level 26. Cool. I can update my highlight item, my highlight script then to account for that. So as of level 26 I can stop showing 3 links because they're no longer special. But for melee weapons that can only roll 3 sockets, that's still the highest it will go, of course. Replenishing shrine. Here. getting a bit of a Stronghold Crusader vibe from the music. There's a bit of a Arabic theme to it, so to say. The vocals and the choice of instruments. Reminds me a lot about that. Crusading in the desert game. Wait. That's a lot of firestorm. Get the heck out of there. Not quite sure what's happening, but no, I'm not a big fan. Bomb thrower.
When I'm ready.
Wow. I think I just got stunned by all the damage. So let's resurrect at the checkpoint. That's the entrance, so that's good. It's softcore. That's this is a main advantage. We can just do what we want and resurrect however many times we need. Takes a bit of the excitement out. On the other hand, it also means that one bad boss encounter is not going to ruin the game or the series. Okay, I'm not seeing anything with all that fire coming through. I want to lure him up so I can approach him from the bottom, then at least I have vision.
When I'm ready and not
Crematorium. I do have a foul fireball already. Where are you? Ah, you're in there. Here, have this. Can I shoot through? Yes. Okay, dealt with that guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm a very low life character. I think if you get hit for more than 10% of your health, then you get stunned. So it's pretty easy to stun me with a rain of fire that just keeps going and going and going and hits pretty hard. So, okay. Let's see what we have in loot. Power siphon. So what's the special deal with power siphon? Fire your wand simultaneously at all nearby enemies. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Calling those close to death and granting you a power charge for each. Deals 125% of base attack damage, fires projectiles at all enemies. It's a calling strike and can't be evaded. So calling strike is, I think, when they are below 10% of their life and they get hit, they die. So this is insta kill for weak enemies, and I think it's even after the attack, so that's even better. So it stores 1 use for every 24 souls. Let's put the other one. We'll just plop it in. We'll see. Oh, also let's equip this one. Then after equipping it, we can just switch and say, let's put that on the middle mouse button.
too much clutter.
And then I'll make a quick town stop, and I'll be back in the crematorium after this. And we are back in the crematorium. So we wandered a bunch that way, let's now go here.
When I'm ready, and not before.
More. Oh wow, more Brine World Raiders. I don't think I've ever seen two groups. Lightning work, that's also pretty cool. Interesting, I can't actually cast through some of the walls. So that was a success. Power amulet and a 4-link bow. Oh, good to see they are here. Oh, I'm going to start using them. Okay, and this was an actual dead end. But that's also useful to have found out. So, now we're back in the area where we haven't been before. Another 4-socket composite bow. It's funny to see just how quickly... Wait, are they even level 25? Not 26? Ah, 25. Okay. So it's level 25 now when 4 sockets start appearing. It used to be 28 before. So that's a major improvement. Then again, I don't think you started seeing 3 sockets. Stop swarming me. But your guys do is I don't want to be part
When
of
I'm
it.
ready and not before.
Ah, that was the foul fire. Still need to find a good excuse to use that. No, if it all fails, I can always use the mighty fight. Because that's what's coming up. I see an aura and undying wretches. Frostwall plus totem is a grand combo. Okay. I couldn't actually cast the Frostwall on top of him, that's also interesting. Regular strongbox. So it's enchanted. Wow, 80 times increased rarity and it explodes. Sure. Let's put this one in between, see if we can do something with that. Okay, they're smart enough that I can't. Well, we can work around it. Oh, wow, get back here. There's a wall in between, realize that. It's just mean if I have to go around the long way. Can I cast through? Oh, it's right. Bouncy balls. Scary flame totem all the way in the back. There's one in the back. Can't reach it. True. Yeah. Okay. Dang it, I have to walk all the way around. Guess there's no population checking here for items and spawns.
When I'm ready and not before.
Anything useful? Meh, whatever. Blue boots. Not going to walk back for blue boots.
You there. A moment of your time.
Fuhichi, hey, haven't seen you yet. This is one jam-packed crematorium. Everybody who thinks he is something is over here. 5% chance to ignite. I think that's now just a flat 5%, isn't it? Yeah. That's in addition to ignition from crits. So is there something we can do?
Yes, you'll do. Now listen carefully. Kill this selfish malcontent and do it with all possible.
Okay, speedy assassination. I think I might manage that. Especially since the dungeon is mostly clear. I'd have to backtrack a little bit. Yeah, see. It's always somewhere you've already been. Well, not always, but serious chance of that. And that was Agustina Solaria. 2-stone ring, ruby ring, turquoise amulet, visored salad might be doable, and that's just big. And we've already been there. So let's go back to the master assassin, who was too master to actually do his own assassinations. I mean, it's not like he's got anything else to do than just loiter around here in a dungeon.
The tool is sharper than at first.
That just insults me as well. And I think this is Piety's room. The staircase going up. Yep. Trail of blood to indicate there is a boss fight coming up. It's always the case.
There she is. My work in progress. Let's see if Wraeclast has been good to you, witch.
Lightning. That's foul fireball. First round.
Enough of this!
Pretty well. Okay, and now she flees. Mr. Tolman, you don't quite look very healthy. But let's grab your bracelet. Nothing else here, so we can just report back to town. Hello. We get keys.
Be careful.
Greiger.
Goodbye.
No. Ah, Marmoa. Farici, welcome to the group. And we get another skill. Flammability. That's interesting. I mean, the enchant people, they take more damage from fire, and they have an extra chance to get ignited. This is a win-win. Conductivity is lightning, frostbite is cold, discipline is energy shield, purity of elements is very nice for defensive purposes. And convocation is nice if you're a summoner, because then you can just actually recall your minions to yourself. But for us, flammability is the thing.
General Govisi is demand.
Let's see, Hargan, he wants
Stay out of the shadows.
trash from the sewers. We can actually just ID what we got. Let's see,
You're looking
what
sharp.
did we get? Did we get anything nice? Because there's lots of yellows here. Oh, dual resist rings, always useful, 26%. Okay, so let's have a look, top to bottom. Evasion rating, life, lightning resist. This is not quite bad. There's no movement speed on it, but it's not quite bad. But the dex requirement is not what we can use right now. Strength, accuracy, this is also not quite bad, actually. Not quite bad at all. Getting a boost to strength is pretty useful for this character. Just armor and energy shield are useful. Use some maximum life, lose some life regen. Gain a bunch of sockets, so this is potentially interesting. Oh, you can't move things when you're selling. Dagger, not using this. Even though 52% increased spell damage, that's pretty insanely good, to be honest. But it only works when I actually have 2 daggers. And now I'm currently using 2 wands, so that's a big trade-off. This goes into the stash. Small, don't care. Warplate, don't care. That one, don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Slightly less mana regen, but I gain some int and some life. Yeah, it's that okay. And these 2, they're okay, but I'll just store them. Okay, so
Stay out of the shadows.
played for 25 minutes now, and we completed the quest, so that's a very nice place to end it for this episode. So Act 3, I always find it starts up really slowly. The slums and then the crematorium, it's a nice bite to do, and for the next episode we'll have to go here. I think there was the warehouse district and go into the sewers there to grab the waypoint. Move over to the marketplace, grab the waypoint there. That's probably a full episode just doing these two, because there's a lot of super crawling involved. And if it goes anything like today with the corrupted area and just all the side activities like the Ferici mission, then this is going to be more than enough for a single episode. And afterwards make the track towards Lady Diala. That's another episode probably. Then unlocking the docks. And after that probably backtracking, picking up whatever is left of the Vitario secrets and going through the sewers to grabbing the waypoint there. So that's 3 episodes. Over here you got the long trip to Piety, and then another long trip towards Dominus. So I think Act 3 is going to be the longest act of them all, but I was mistaken about how long it took to do the previous acts as well, so I might be mistaken here as well, so we'll see. But I'm not now going to stop rambling and end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. As usual, if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to stay up to date. And with that, I'm going to leave you for now, and I will see you next episode. Bye bye.